Hi, thanks for joining. Today we're going to be making it's not off the mat because it's going to be smaller. It's going to fit on a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock, but I wanted to show you because it's going to be part of the whole series. So let's go to new project and I'll just replace, okay? So I've already uploaded the file, so here it is. It's Chip. I didn't know his name since I'm not a big Disney person, but all the parties that I make images for, I know there's lots of princesses. So anyway, like I said, this one's going to stay within the 12 by 12 cardstock, but I just wanted to show it in case you don't even know how to put that together. But we will in this series make other characters that will be bigger. All right, so you highlight the item or click on it, and you can see it's highlighted in green. We're going to insert the image over at the lower right-hand corner, and here's our image. So whenever it's this big or it looks big, I like to reduce my screen to maybe 75% for this one. So right now the height is the one that is longer than the width. So I'm going to go to all the way to 11 point. I'm going to do 4.5 because 11.5 is what it will cut to on your Cricut mat, but I just want to make sure I just give myself a little bit of room. This is where I normally make mistakes. So, okay, now that I have this image, I'm going to ungroup it just so that I can see what everything is and see if I need to do anything. This white layer, it's got multiple pieces you can see here, but it's, you know, it's basically an 8 by 8 piece, so I'm okay with it cutting as is. This yellow piece though, I don't want to use a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock when maybe I can cut this in half. So I'll go and show you how to use both contour and slicing on this one, just so that you see which one you prefer to use. Let's see. The pink layer, I would probably also want to, I mean, it's just a 3 by 3 piece, so maybe I'll just save myself some trouble. This red is fine. Same thing with the blue, the purple's one piece. All right, and this will be one big black cardstock. So let's go to this yellow one, just because this one's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to move this down just a little bit so you can see it. So right now, if we were to make the project, right, if we went over here and clicked on make it, this would cut fine on one piece of cardstock, but we're wasting all this space right here. So technically this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. You can contour. So I'll show you how to contour this one, and we'll use slice on the other ones, okay? So if it's 5 pieces and you want to use contour, you need 5 total images of this. So this is 1. I'm going to go to duplicate, and I'm going to duplicate 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right. So here's my first image. It is selected or highlighted, and I'm going to go to the contour button here. And you can see the image all right here. You can do it 2 ways. You can select the images. So like if we were to select all of these, then, oops, is that one selected? Then you will see the only piece that's left is my left rim right here. Let's do the second piece. So if you do it like that, normally what I'll do is I go either left to right, top to bottom, just so that I remember which piece I still have to do. All right, let's try to this time keep this long piece right here at the top. So when we go to contour, you can click hide all contours, and it always selects one because you can't hide all. It'll hide all but one. And this time it hid all of them but the one except the one that we wanted. So it's perfect. So I'm just going to click the X, and there's our piece. Let's do the next one. Let's do the little ear. So we'll click on contour, and again, let's hide all contours. And we know it's this piece that we want, right? So we'll click on this. And we'll click on this to hide that. And I think that's it. And you can see this is the only one that is not grayed out. Okay, so there's our ear. And now we have the two bottom pieces left. So here's the next one. Let's contour, hide all contours. Let's select the one we want, which is this one. Hide that one. There we go. And now we have one last piece left. Okay, hide all contours. Let's select this one. Select this one now. And now we have all the pieces. And I'm just going to show you really quickly if we went to go make it. We can go to this yellow. Oh my gosh, it put it on all different pieces. I'll show you a shortcut later then. We'll come back to it. Oh, that's so weird that they put one on each page. But we'll go back. Okay, I wanted to do this pink one. I'm going to use a different way to isolate the pieces and not have it all grouped together. So I'm going to take a shape, and I like just using the square. So here's my square, and I'm going to slice this time. So when you're slicing, you can only slice 2 images at one time. And a lot of people will say, well, I'm trying to slice these 2 images, but it's grayed out. I mean, it's not grayed out here, but a lot of times it's because you have, sometimes you'll have these 3 pieces and it moves as one, but it's because they are attached. So that does not count as one piece. It would need to have been welded. But okay, anyway, this time it's fine. So I'm going to put it over one piece, and I'm going to select both items, and I'm going to click on slice. And we're going to get rid of the slicing results. But now you see that this piece is now movable. Now these 2 pieces are still together. And let's do it again. And now I'm going to make sure that it's just over 2 pieces. But look, if I caught the blue a little bit and I go to slice it, I can't. The slice option is not available. So let me make sure that I only pick up 2 images there. And now I'm going to slice this. So now I have all 3 pieces over here. I have my red is fine, my purple is fine. Now I'm down to just the blue. So I'm going to again slice. And because I know I'm going to do this twice, I'm just going to duplicate it. All right, move that down. Okay, so now I'm going to slice. And you don't want the results. You only want this piece. Everything else you can delete. All right, so now these 2 pieces are together. I already have my square. Highlight the 2 and slice. And there you have it. So now I'm going to send this. I'm going to go make it. I'm going to show you how I put everything on. I try to put everything nicely on one sheet of paper when I can. So here's my white. It's all good. Nothing more I can do. The black is all good. It fits. Red is good. Yellow. So here I can, you know, it was here, right? So it would have taken up a 6 by 12 piece, but I'm just going to move it a little bit more. I'm going to move this over because it's a big piece. I'm going to turn this over, flip it on its side. I'm going to move this in here. Oops. I'm going to turn that around, jam it in there, jam this in here, get this, slide it in a little bit. I think I can do it. Okay, slide this in. So now, actually, let's see. Now I'm using a 4 by 7 piece of cardstock, and I still have all this other space in my pretty gold glitter cardstock that I didn't waste. So it's, you know, I think it's worth the effort. This one, I mean, I can probably get it into this 2 by 2 square, right? I don't, it's minor, but, you know, it's much easier to use a an excess piece of cardstock when it's all nice and neat, right? Instead of like one little thing over here, so now I'm like into this space. Okay, sorry, I'm recording and watching my 4-year-old. Okay, let's see, purple's, that's all I can do. The pink one, I think I can make this a little bit better. So let's see if I can squeeze this in. Maybe not. I'm going to try to minimize it though, just because when you're doing these objects, they look so much better with glitter cardstock. So I know it's more expensive that way. But all right, I have all my pieces as nice and neat as I can. I'm going to put this together. Thank you for joining me, and then I'll post pictures of this. All right, see you next time.